Hey everyone, welcome back to Terastal Tactics. This is episode 3 of this season of VGC, and we have changed up the team a little bit. I mentioned in the last battle that it feels like the team needs a little more support, especially for those like faster offensive threats. So I went ahead and replaced Iron Bundle with Iron Hands, and then Arcanine with Salamence. Iron Hands providing fake out support as well as just being like a strong Pokemon in your trick room. And then Salamence I chose because I still wanted to Intimidate, but I didn't want another ground weakness because this team's already pretty weak to ground, which means if we ran into a ground Tera type Garchomp, we could be screwed. Salamence is immune to it, has Intimidate, also gets access to Tailwind again, which makes it really enticing, so I wanted to try that. Yeah, so there was the rental team in the code, so you can scroll back in the video if you want that code. So let's jump into double battles. I did play 2 games with this team already, and I recorded, and that recording got corrupted because my computer decided to crash when I was done. So that was a bummer. So we're playing again, and now we see a pretty cool looking team. Arcanine's a Titan. I forget that thing's name, but it's the Firestarter evolution. Azumarill, Iron Hands, and Tyranitars. So we share 2 of the same Pokemon. What's interesting about this team though is it just has like a lot of attacking Pokemon, not a ton of like a bunch else going on. I also could outspeed this whole team with Salamence, which makes leading Salamence really tempting and setting up Tailwind for Gholdengo. There's only 2 Pokemon that resist. Well, I guess 3 Pokemon. But what's really good is Tyranitar. I kind of want to lead Salamence, go for Tailwind. Like lead Salamence, Farigiraf to block any potential fake out, with Tyranitar to take advantage of that. And then probably my own Iron Hands. I could have a really weird matchup against other like opposing Iron Hands, because I don't actually have anything that hits it super effective, because it's weak to ground, fairy. Is that it? Psychic. Okay, I guess Farigiraf can hit it at least. So they don't lead either. Let's see if get the Intimidate off. Yep, onto Mence. And then that thing. Yeah. Sucks that Hyper Voice doesn't hit, because that thing's a ghost type. It's a fire ghost type. So we'll Tailwind. I guess Psyshock it. Could also switch out into Iron Hands. Let's just go for a Psyshock. Snarl, interesting. Actually missed Farigiraf, which is pretty dope. Stone Edge. Okay, it doesn't take me out. That makes me want to switch into Iron Hands and save Salamence. So they're rocking Stone Edge. That Snarl was pretty cool. Because then I can, yeah, actually let's do that. Let's switch into Iron Hands. We'll put a threat onto that T-Tar. And then we can also get that off again. And let's just go for another Psyshock into, I think it's Skeledirge. It's something like that. I cannot remember it. So this won't take it out, but take it pretty close. Oh, it just goes for the overheat. Okay. We can live with that. And then Stone Edge, we resist. It actually did more damage than I expected. And critical hit is why. It makes sense. Okay, so T-Tar's gotta feel pretty threatened here. I only have one switch in. I'm just gonna go for the KO on this thing. Might as well. Yeah. Based on how they're playing, I had a feeling they would just let me take it. I think at this point, I'm just setting up for the Sash? No. Yeah. At this point, I'm kind of just setting up for the late game Tailwind if I need it. And then T-Tar just kind of rock sliding our way out of this. Out of this game. Yeah, so the 2 matches that where the Gholdengo got corrupted, it really showcased how well Iron Hands supports this team with Fake Out, specifically with the Trick Room. Okay, so they can't go for Fake Out or Extreme Speed, which is awesome. It's the last turn of Tailwind. So what we'll do... Press Close Combat. Probably into the Iron Hands. That's the bigger threat right now. So we'll just double into it. Yeah, he can't do that. Because T-Tar just beats the Arcanine. I mean, unless it has Close Combat, I suppose. Perfect. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't take it out. Now this is where Psyshock would be better, is for the Iron Hands. Okay, so now I'll have the E-Speed option. Okay, so I pretty much just need to set up Tyranitar here. So I have the momentum. I really probably should attack with Iron Hands, but what I'm actually gonna do is a little bit of a gamble. We're gonna switch that out and just press Tailwind. Because this way, because he's probably going to E-Speed Salamence now, and if I go down to E-Speed, I at least have Fake Out pressure. The big worry is that he goes for the reason why this is risky, and may not be the most optimal play, is if he goes for the Close Combat into Iron Hands. But we're going to try it. But if I at least get Tailwind off, should be in good shape. Oh, he doesn't even go for E-Speed. Awesome. Hopefully he's Flare Blitzing the Tyranitar. Oh, he Close Combat with Arcanine. That was interesting. I wonder why he went for Close Combat. So I did the Close Combat. Oof. That was brutal. And he has E-Speed, so... So yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize Safety Goggles synergize as well with Sandstorm. You hate to see that. Now I kind of wish I just attacked with Salamence, because I have to Fake Out Arcanine here. I haven't even. Oh, I forgot to Tera, didn't I? Whoops. His turn? Okay, he turns to a Fighting type. I was hoping he turned the Electric type, but he's so low. We'll see what happens here. Okay, good. They did not. Okay, we hit. Oh, he survived. Oh no. That's a bummer. Oh, but he flinched. Oh, he flinched. Nice. Ha. Okay, that should be game. I'll just throw an ice punch his way too. Their way. They just forfeit. Yeah, so like I said, that was a really risky play. And there's that Arcanine that ended up having close combat into my Tyranitar, which is why I survived, because it wasn't stabbed. Yeah, it would have been better just to attack. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. So I think the reason why I did that, I think I was just worried about, what was I worried about there? Huh. Yeah, it would have been better just probably stay in, because he wasn't going to knock out Iron Hands, even with the defense drops. And if it does get knocked out, I get toned up. Tyranitar comes in full health and just like rock slides. Even if it's a 1v2, it's in such a good position to just get off those rock slides. So just an interesting team. A couple Pokemon with priority, which makes Farigiraf really good. Trick Room. It's hard to go Trick Room here just because of the Gastrodon. That's actually because I don't have a grass move on Amoonguss, but still being able to Spore it's pretty nice. But I do want Farigiraf just for the ability. Oof. Salamence again like outspeeds everything here. And Gholdengo is really good, except, okay, we're gonna do this. I do want Farigiraf. Probably Iron Hands. I have 3 fairy weaknesses too. Oh man. Yeah. So I'm really showcasing Salamence in this episode, like this review recording, where I didn't bring Salamence in either games in the recording that got corrupted. So let's see this, because this is once again like, and that's kind of why I like Salamence. Like, I'm not gonna bring it against really fast teams, but this team, which is all slower than Salamence, is a good team to bring. Really good chance we see. Oh, that didn't go drop. It must have Clear Amulet or something. So really good chance we're gonna see something like Fake Out here. So I'm gonna press Make It Rain, switch Ments into Farigiraf. I might put Life Orb on Gholdengo, because I liked it, because I think then when I'm at -1, it makes me more likely to press Make It Rain. Might be a good idea, because like the berry's hasn't come into play too much. Maybe I'll regret that later, but I might have to try Life Orb in the next one. So they just protect. They gonna do the screens thing? Yeah, so there's screens. So Farigiraf wasn't really necessary. I love how the Pokemon look up at Farigiraf because it's so tall. Just the little things they did in this game that I love. Ooh, he lived. Bulky boy. Okay, special attack goes down. Go back into Salamence. And let's just press Hyper Voice. Yeah, I mean he lived because of the light screen. So I'm going to be looking to just set up Tailwind here for my Pokemon in the back. And I think I want to make sure that Leafeon, I'm pretty sure it has Clear Amulet because its attack didn't drop. I noticed like text goes by so fast to speed up the game. So that drops. Yeah, so that has Clear Amulet. That's such a cool item. I love that they made that. Okay, so that's probably Leafeon. Yep, what type? Just into grass. So they're probably going after Farigiraf. This should do a pretty good chunk of damage. Yeah. But it doesn't take me out, which is nice. And now... Okay, so now next turn I can Tailwind and Hyper Voice because I got the special attack boost there. Yeah, we'll see what comes in, but even if they get like a double KO here, I'm pretty okay with that. Just because I get Tailwind up and then I bring in 2 big hitters to take advantage of that. Probably the only thing that stops is if they have like if they bring in Gardevoir and it's Scarf, or I guess if that's Scarf. So we're gonna press Tailwind and Hyper Voice. I might take out the Leafeon because of the Throat Spray boost. A boost from Throat Spray. The Florges is not going down. That thing has so much special bulk. Like I would be surprised if I even do 20%. I maybe did 20%. I was probably like 15. Swords Dance. Okay, I don't think that's the... that's cool. But that's not actually gonna help that much. So as leftovers, okay. Because now we're just gonna Air Slash. And then my one play here is to protect the Leafeon and Moonblast Salamence. But then I just bring in Gholdengo and go to town. Yeah, that's probably what's happening here. So, and like I said, I can live with that because I just bring in Gholdengo and spam Make It Rain. Alright, so we'll also get some little bit more damage off on Florges. That was a crit. Yeah, I was saying that definitely was a crit. Yep, there's the Moonblast. Doesn't even take me out because Florges is pretty meh. I need to be checking my Tailwind turns. Depending what they have in the back, because I really need to think about that. I mean, I do have Fake Out with Iron Hands. Iron Hands may or may not be outspeeding that stuff. And where are we on Tailwind? So I have 2 more turns. Yeah, that should be fine if I Air Slash that, and then if I was confident that Air Slash took out Leafeon, I would Psyshock Florges, but oh, Gastrodon. Okay. That was like the one Pokemon I didn't want to see, but the fact that they're just switching in to all its damage makes me feel okay. Wish. Oh, wow, they're really determined to... This team is like, they're really determined to get that Leafeon alive. Alright, so let's protect to get another Tailwind off next turn. Would they... I don't actually want to knock out Florges. I also want to get a lot of health. Ah, let's just Hyper Voice. I don't see an issue to this. This just ensures I get another Tailwind off. Yeah. Citrus Berry on Gastrodon. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's neat. Because again, trying to boost the damage of... what's it called? Yeah, trying to boost the damage of Leafeon. Yeah, it's like they just took Leafeon and just built around it. I'm surprised they didn't like include Torkoal on this team. Okay, Florges should just like go down to Gholdengo at this point. At the very least, it's not going to be a threat to Gholdengo. Okay, so let's get off another Tailwind. The big thing is just getting off as much damage as I can onto Gastrodon. Now feel free to knock out Salamence. That would actually be ideal. God, Gastrodon's so bulky. Okay, good. That's what I wanted, was to lose Salamence to go down. I'm probably gonna really wish I had Life Orb right now. Yeah, it's funny that I'm like not worried about Florges, but I feel like I should be right now. I wonder if I should just double Gastrodon. I think so. With those screens up, it's so bulky though. And you know it's light clay. Yeah. This is the last turn of... So after turns of time, I think I want to protect here. At least I want to protect this. I'm just gonna get off a Hyper Voice. I just want Light Screen to go away. Yeah, they're gonna wish. Yep, there's the Earth Power. So I have 2 turns of Tailwind. Okay, I think Hyper Voice Shadow Ball can probably take out Gastrodon. Because Gastrodon's what I really want going right now. It's like by far the biggest threat at the moment. Oh man, I'm gonna really wish I was Life Orb. Ah, that's Icy Wind Drop screwed me over. Man, this Florges is just keeping everything going, Wish and all that. Man, that's so much damage. That's so annoying. But it's not the worst thing. Because I think we're still okay. So we're gonna press Make It Rain and Hyper Voice again. Floor just won't go down though. Oh, last turn of Tailwind. This would actually be a really good time to press Trick Room. Especially with Hariyama in the back. But they're probably just gonna Pollen Puff again. So maybe, actually, we Shadow Ball Gastrodon in Trick Room. And hope that I like this. I need this to take out. Yeah, so if I take that out, set up Trick Room, it should be in good shape. And then they go for Pollen Puff. Oh, but they attacked me, but I survived. The grassy terrain, their own grassy terrain just kind of hurt them there. I wonder. I guess they actually went for the attack into me instead of trying to heal up. Huh. Cool. That feels like puts me in really good shape. So now we'll press Make It Rain and Hyper Voice. Don't think Florges can knock out Gholdengo because it has Pollen Puff, Wish, Moon Blast. I haven't seen the last move. Yeah, I will admit that floor just gave me some, like, really kept a minute because I just kind of ignored it. Should go down to this. Yeah, it should easily go down to this Make It Rain. Like single target now. Yeah, I'm thinking I might run Life Orb. Just because I wanted to do immediate damage. Alright, well, we came out of that one. Started to get dicey there. Because I definitely stopped. I started basically disrespecting that Forges. Because, I mean, Forges doesn't have much, like, offensive presence. But they did a really good job with, like, the Pollen Puff use. And yeah, so... But man, they were so dedicated to Leafeon. That must be like their favorite Pokemon or something. Like the grassy terrain and the Pollen Puff, and yeah, that was good stuff. So, anyways, that'll be it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments about those battles, or questions about the play, or my more of my thought process on any particular play, as well as some sort of analysis on it, because I do enjoy analyzing past things like that. So, all right. Take care. Bye.